Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we have here sitting with us today, or sitting with me because nobody else wanted to be here because a bunch of haters around here. You know what I'm saying? This guy is Agent Sasco. I can't say it Sasco. I just got to say Sasco.
Well, yeah, it's all good. Agent Sasco, Assassin.
Right.
Sheldon. It's all good, man.
Sheldon?
Yeah.
That's your name?
No, but it's like, it have to do with a new song and a new mode, the shell mode, shelling them.
Oh, okay.
You get the concept.
Sheldon.
Yeah, so it's a Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
Because I know a guy named Sheldon. He's Jamaican.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Formerly known as Assassin.
Yeah. No, it's not necessarily formally either.
Oh, okay.
It's Assassin as well as Agent Sasco.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
also known as.
Why adding a new name? Yeah.
A bunch of reasons. Primarily, just to give an identity to the more mature assassin. I started out, I got the name Assassin like at 14, 15 in high school, doing that, lyrically assassinating them, like doing the clash thing, beating the desk, and doing our thing. So, or what we call the equivalent of battling in the rap game. So, I got the name Assassin at 14. Now, being in the industry, for like 8, 9, 10 years, you get a more mature perspective. So it's the agent is a more sophisticated kind of assassin. So that's one of the thought processes behind that. And then also, as we're going further into the information age and search engine wise and stuff, if you go assassin, then it's a gazillion things. But if you go Agent Sasco, it's one stop. Boom.
You sure? There's not any other
no. One stop.
English MI6 agents named Sasco?
No, I double check with them. So James Bond did have a cousin named Sasquatch, but yeah, that's Sasco.
What does Sasco mean?
Actually, so in Jamaica, we're always a fight to give people nicknames. So even though Assassin is a nickname, they go further and give it a further. So Assassin is like a variation of Sasco is a variation of Assassin. So people would just kind of like abbreviate Assassin and they end up with Sasco. As a matter of fact, Sprague Benz is the first one to use the term Sasco. You know what I mean? So
yeah, the nickname game in Jamaica is
crazy,
out of control.
As you learn, which name you will get, right?
Huh?
Is it a brown man? A red man, I can bet you. If you got Jamaica right now,
me,
one brown man, a red man, one out of the two. Yeah.
Because SAS is like the British military, like the Navy SEALs or the
really?
secret.
See, they all deeper than we didn't know.
If you look up SAS in England, that's like their secret military.
And then Sasco is a gun shop at Jamaica. Boy, it never ends.
So, one of the biggest things I think you've done so far recently is being on that Kanye album.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah.
There's a lot of dancehall on that album, which I think started from like that Mercy craze.
Yeah.
He had the dancehall sample, and then he saw how well it did and decided to put more. But you're like the only live artist on there, right? Everything else is like a sample.
We could clarify that. Yeah, live artists in terms of the other artists are not dead, but it's,
no, you're not. Sorry, Beanie Man is not dead. But they just took a sample of an old song and put on there. You are doing something on the album.
Yeah, fresh. Yeah, that's big, and it's big for me and it's big for dancehall. And I was just happy to get the opportunity to do it.
How did you get that?
You know what, they got in touch with I got a call like last October saying Kanye's people will be in Jamaica recording some stuff for upcoming project, like last October.
Wow.
And the vibe I got was it was supposed to be like that same Mercy record where it's that was like a cool summer or something, was it? Yeah, so they're doing a cool winter,
right?
Something like that.
Compilation album.
Like a compilation stuff. So I did like 5 verses or 6 verses. They played me some beats. 16 bars here, 8 bar there, and then
Kanye was there?
No. So it was Trip Pope and a few other guys. And then, they were telling me like, Kanye will listen to the stuff and, we'll, just listen out. We'll tell you what we select or whatever. So, like about January, February, I got a call saying, Kanye heard the stuff. Man, he's loving what he's hearing. Listen out, we might want you to come and record some more things.
Wow.
And then, I was like, and then, like a month afterwards, I got a call saying, like, listen, Kanye just fell in love with one of those verses. He's going to use it on something, blah, blah, blah. And then next thing I know is Yeezus is out.
Wow.
And I'm in it. Boom.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You haven't performed with him yet, right?
No, not yet. Not
No,
yet.
he hasn't really. He didn't really do what I thought he was going to do with this album, like do like a big tour with it and do big shows and have the people that even with sample.
I was waiting on it, right? I was sitting there like,
come on, man, come on, Ye. No, but he had the baby, so
yeah, but it's all good. I know what time it is. I have 3 kids. I have 2 under 2, like. So I know what time it is, and doing that family thing. So much respect to Kanye for taking that time out to do that. But whenever you're ready, we're ready. Boom.
Yeah, I remember because Pusha T was here.
Yeah,
and he was like, "Yo, I need like any ill reggae acapellas you got, like some gangster shit." And I gave him a few of them. Yeah, and I saw their wheels just moving, like how they were gonna put because the tempo of reggae goes good with the tempo of hip hop right now.
No, certainly, it's always been a cousin kind of genre, and it's seamless, and the vibe I'm getting from the feedback on the track on the I'm in it verse is just incredible. People just love the energy and the vibe. This morning I saw a tweet saying that some guy saying his mission for the day is learning the verse like word for word. Yeah, I need to shout him up. When I find it, but yeah, the response to the verse is just incredible. People love the energy, and once again, I was just happy to be in a position to represent my music like that.
Yeah. So how do you feel the difference between because to me, hip hop and dancehall is like twin brothers that just went a little separate islands. One got a green card and decided to live in the States, and one is in Jamaica. It's like the same roots, ghetto struggle, expression. Yeah. Not enough money to have like maybe like a full band. A lot of stuff became like producer and mic and rapper. Cause you were saying in school you would banging on the desk. Yeah. Like same thing as hip hop. Like junior high, high school. Yeah. Battling in the lunchroom. Yeah. Exactly that. And lyrics. Exactly that. Yeah. So it's all about you say bars, we say lyrics. It's all about hitting them lines. So they both have the same DNA. Yeah. And so it naturally works well together. And how are your lyrics? All right, I was getting to that. Go on. No, you go. All right. So here's the thing. I find myself in a position where I can do dancehall lyrics with but enough for hip hop people to relate to it. So it's different cultures, but I think I'm in a position to bridge the gap really well. So if you're a true hip hop fan, you love lyrics and wordplay and the flow. All right. So the Kanye verse, the original verse. When I was doing the verse, I could see Che and them just kind of so I give it the original verse. It goes something like, man a bad man, if you know say disrespect we no take. No way Jose try that pan February the 30th. That's right, couldn't try that no day. When you talk better careful what you make your mouth say. Come AK, okay, Kingston, bad man thugs them a mobe. Coming like bench warmers cause we don't play. When we roll on pan you black, no matter feast so we won't spray. Like a aerosol can and we right bank coat day. Cause we beat murder charge like OJ, so I could see the guy that crazy, what I mean. So the flow is very immediately that's a Jamaican on there. Right. Immediately that it's not necessarily hip hop, it's dancehall, but you can hear some of the lyrics and appreciate it. There you go. So I think I'm in a position where it's never been done like that before. So I think I have a unique advantage. See, the problem is I've told this to enough dancehall artists. The problem is the accent. Because America just thinks they the number one shit in the whole world, which we are. But I also understand. I understand. I love going to other places, learning other cultures, listening to other people's music. A lot of Americans are closed-minded, and if it don't sound like something that they're used to, they don't give it a second chance. Yeah, but I don't want to rap though. And as I said, looking just reading the feedback on the verses, some people indeed would say, man, I don't even know what this guy is saying, but that is just that's say crazy. Exactly the same verse, but just say it. Don't flow it. It says, man a bad man, you fi know say disrespect we not take. No, you don't take Jose. Disrespect. Yeah. No way, Jose. Yeah, try that on February the 30th. What's that? That's right. You couldn't try that. No, February the 30th don't exist. Oh, 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 13th.
Oh no.
Okay,
the
see?
30th.
And I speak half Jamaican, okay?
See,
February 30th.
Yeah. When so I go into the original because they kind of cut it up to put it in the song. So then it says, when you talk, be careful what you make your mouth say, because my AK is okay. All right. Kingston Badman, Thugs them a Mobe, Montego Bay. We're like bench warmers because we don't play. When we roll on your block, don't. Yeah, all right. Nah, you see what's up. All right. When we roll on pan your block, cause a lot of people don't even get how deep that goes.
Yeah, what is
when
that?
we roll on pan your block, don't feel like we won't spray like an aerosol can.
Wow.
Yeah. Then we smile. Then we are gonna smile pan court day, cause we beat murder charge like OJ. So yeah,
crazy.
That's a full verse.
Crazy.
Yeah. So it's like the guy on Twitter said, I need to find out who it is. Come in if you shout him out. Can my phone come? Anyhow, so like, people would care enough just because the vibe that they get into, maybe listen a little closer. Maybe on my part, I need to now find a way how to, still bridge the gap a little bit more, keep it Jamaican, but, kind of maybe slow down. I don't know, but.
Because a lot of people, like, if they don't even understand what you're saying, your rhyme has melody to it. And over the beat, it just sounds melodic.
Yeah.
And even if you don't understand the words, you feel it.
The vibe is there. So for now, at least we have that going where people can just hear it and love it. And there is something in music, just the energy, and we call it the vibe.
Yeah.
If the energy is right and the vibe is right, then people can feel that. Japan is a huge reggae market, and some they understand some words, some they don't understand, but they love it. Europe is the same thing. I've been on festivals where as soon as a beat drop, people go crazy. It's just the energy, But I want to take it a step further though. I want to be able to be on a record doing a dancehall verse, but still, having it being relevant to people more than just the vibe, but the words as well. Like, he's going in. Because
I used to be like, I helped Sean Paul like break "Give Me the Light" in New York early, and the reason why Sean Paul took off so fast in my eyes is because he was a little more understandable, and he caught like. First in New York, he caught like the Latino community, and then white people just started loving him, and then he went.
Yeah. You
know.
So I have songs that are deliberately make it more English than dialect.
Right.
And but it depends on what the vibe is.
Yeah.
So trust me, listen out. We listen out for some stuff. Trust me.
Back when I was ignorant, right?
Yeah.
And I first met Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
And he spoke regular. I was like, "You speak English?" This is way back. Way back.
Yeah.
I was like, "You speak regular English?"
Yeah.
All right, give me the vibes in Jamaica. What's going on lately? I hear my friend Dom, who's sitting right there. Me and him just talk dancehall all day long.
Yeah.
He went to Jamaica, went to a club, and was like, "Yo, they almost play no dancehall."
Yeah.
They took him to an uptown club.
Yeah. No, so hip hop. There's hip hop has its and R&B and everything foreign and
Even
US
pop music and stuff.
Yeah. It has its place. Like everything else. This is a globalized world we're living in, and so people love that. They can go to a place and they can get that. But of course, you have the real zinc fence now.
There's places still
100%
where you're gonna get the
grimiest,
dirtiest,
dancehall, undiluted, unscrewed around with, not granulated, nothing. Just.
But I feel like a lot of dancehall lately. I've had this discussion with a couple people, Salam Remy, and a couple other artists that said it's like a lot of the same problems with hip hop where like. Everyone has like a computer now and a little keyboard.
Yeah, it's a cottage industry now.
Is it what?
A cottage industry.
Yeah, and they just think they could just. Yeah. They make it and put it on the internet right then, like that second.
No mix.
They don't even like.
No mix.
You need to like take it for 3 days, listen in the car, and be like, it could be better.
Yeah, let me add some horns over here.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to throw in some harmonies.
So it's just
that's
like a bunch of shit.
It's like fast food music, a lot of it, and it's just in general. It's the speed of things these days, and sadly, a lot of people now can afford to be a part of it without really loving it and really having any real skill set, you know. So, you know, when I just started out, you know, 99, 2000, it was, you know, I was recording on 24 track tape.
Yeah.
You know, one tape is like maybe $150. You have 24 tracks to work with. The rhythm track is gonna be like 8 or 9 of those.
Yeah.
And then you have what them call a sympathy track. So then now if you do the maths, maybe you have like 10 or 11 tracks for vocals.
Yeah.
And woe be unto you if a singer come in, you want a lead and then you want half dozen for harmonies, and then you're left with 4 tracks for try to get 2 DJs on there. And so you know, it mattered to people what they really put on them tape.
You have to put thought and effort into it.
You know what I mean? And so now, once you own a computer,
unlimited,
boom, unlimited tracks. You know, so you
but
know,
what's
you just do
crazy
anything.
is now you have unlimited tracks, but they don't use them.
No,
they just have one track for singing, one track. You have now you have the ability to make the best.
Yeah,
you could put 10-part harmonies.
Yeah.
And they just 3 tracks and it's done.
You know, because, you know, once again, a lot of people now who find themselves with a computer trying to do it, one, they have the wrong motivation.
Yeah.
You know, it's just for, you know, whatever it is, and it's not for the love and, just loving the craft and respecting it and trying to, you know, make the best song ever. You know, a lot of it is just doing something for whatever I don't know what their reasons are. You know, but you know, we have to bear in mind that we still have people who 100% love what they're doing, who 100% have the talent and the gift to do it, and you know, who are still putting out good music, excellent music. And I think maybe the listeners and the gatekeepers, be it, you know, sound system people, radio people, just maybe need to take more time to kind of like sift through.
That's true.
All the crap. You know.
Well, what's some new artists that you're liking coming out of Jamaica? Anybody new or young we should be looking out for?
Chronix is representing himself really well. Let me see who else I can think about now. You have this Rasta youth who have a big song out, but him have one big song out, which I think people can listen out for more from him. What name? Jaboogs, Carl Angola. Then you have once again a youth named Dre Island. I'm here do some things I'm gonna check for. I don't want to leave nobody out. Who me here now?
Oh, you're gonna leave somebody out.
Yeah, so I got one of them thing there. Then you have Scorcher, who is you know, just a bad DJ doing some wicked things.
Who's let's say they would make a movie about a movie. Yeah. Let's say you were gonna star in a movie.
Yeah.
Who would play your little brother and get killed in the movie? You know what I'm saying? Who's
I see what's up. Let me sit down. Oh man, you know what? Oh man,
that's a Shatta's reference.
Yeah. Boom, follow never know. Yeah, Shatta's. This is AKA Blacker from Shatters. Boom. So it's another name.
Another nickname.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the game is there. Here's the thing. The industry kind of changed a lot since I was doing it.
Yes.
Because back then,
for real,
you could know a young artist with a resume, because even if he don't have a record out, because he'd be at the parties representing himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Getting the microphone. So now these days, you know, them just get a chain and a dark glass and everybody's a star right off the bat. No. Yeah, so you know, so I'm struggling to find names, not because I don't want to call them, but because I really don't know them off the bat to call them. Yeah. You know, at one time you had like, when the industry was the industry, you had like 15
I heard
top champions.
Like there'd be like a good studio, and everybody would be outside. Like you knew. Even
so at one time it was the
Wayne
Wayne Marshall, Assassin, Vibes Cartel, Bling Dog. Who else again in that? You know, there was like a crew of like 10 people who were not yet in there, but you know, at least you know something going on, and you had to be like earning your way. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then you had the
Ellie was probably in that mix too.
Ellie was
before you.
A few classes before.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And Ellie had to pay his dues too. It scared them and all of that. So you would know people for a while grinding it out, and you know finally get it together, and then you know you hear them now. It's a lot of, as I say, you know, like immediate stars trying to be like immediate stars without doing much. Yeah.
What about, let me ask you this. What about, because something I love as a DJ, American DJ, not your type of DJ.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because my dude have tunes. like the rhythms. Like I used to love getting a rhythm with 20 songs on one beat. Yeah, so we could juggle them. Now it feels like a lot of people aren't doing that. They're just making singles, one song. And I'm fine with that. You should be able to just make your own song and your own single, but the rhythms, that's a whole nother element of dancehall that's just not around anymore.
It's there, but you know what started happening is that the guys start to, well, first of all, now you have more music coming out.
Yeah.
So when you used to have a juggling with 20 songs, it used to be 5 jugglings out equaling 100 songs. Now you have 100 juggling out with 20 songs each. Do the math. You know what I mean? Like it just get crazy. And so what started happening is that in order for me to play your production, I just pick 2 songs. If I want to play some Adam's music, I'm going to pick 2 songs out of the 20. So you have 18 songs that you recorded. That just not going to get the time of day. And so I think the more that start happening is the more people start to gravitate towards, you know what, maybe I'm just not going to record those 18 songs. Right. Maybe I should record 3. And even out of the 3, people still pick 1 or 2 and play. So you will still have the juggling culture is very much alive. It's just that, you know, if you continue to put out music and it don't get played, then you start to really look at another option.
There was a time, there was 3 or 4 dancehall records in rotation on Hot 97. I mean, daytime rotation, not nighttime reggae show. Daytime rotation. What do you think, in your opinion, the problem is that we don't have any right now?
I need to put more songs out. But you know, I don't know. To me, there's a body of work coming from Jamaica. At any given time, I'm sure you could go through the selection and just pick a few things. You could pick 10 songs and have in rotation.
But there was like, you know, that 05 era where Little John and Elephant Man were working together and like the Wally rhythm was out. Like it was like a,
you know what, maybe we're at that time again. And
it's coming soon?
Yeah, no, I think it's here.
Now.
When you get the next Assassin record.
Your record's going to be the one?
Yeah.
Sasco.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me tell you. I'm going to give you the initials of the record. MG. That's the title, the initial of the title then. It's 2 words.
More ganja.